Hey guys, how's it going? It is Carter here, and today we are looking at a rFactor 2 mod that recently came out, and I had it downloaded pretty much immediately, but I never really gave it a shot, just because it's kind of a style of car that I'm not really into as much, and that would be it's the Datsun Bluebird Triple S. When I first downloaded it, I really didn't think it'd be that great. I thought it was gonna be pretty slow, pretty boring, you know, kind of like the smaller Renault cars, you know, more like a coupe kind of style car, like really slow, not very much power, and it's not the fastest, but I am very impressed with it. It's a really fun mod to play, and yeah, these two clips that I'll be showing in the video, they're my first two experiences with it, and I kind of just plopped it into a race or like a single player session and saw what it was like, and I was really impressed. I mean, like I said, I thought it was gonna be pretty slow, pretty boring, but since it's like an older kind of vintage car, I mean, it's got that like untamed feeling to it. The back end gets pretty loose sometimes, as you can see in some of the clips here, but overall, it's a very fun car. I didn't try racing with other AI, but I imagine that is also fun. And it comes in six different liveries, and I guess car styles too, ranging between 1969 to 1971, I believe. So, as far as I saw, there wasn't that much of a difference between the years. It was just kind of the design, like paint scheme and stuff. But yeah, so I mean, overall, it's a great car. It's free, so I mean, you really can't complain about that. And it's just something new to rFactor. rFactor doesn't have the craziest like activity as far as new content goes when you compare it to something like Assetto Corsa. So it was pretty nice to see something in there, something new here, and it's a really good change of pace for someone like me who pretty much exclusively does endurance racing. So, as far as like difficulty driving goes, it's extremely easy. I don't know why I couldn't say that just now, but it's extremely easy. Once you kind of learn the car, it took me probably 2-3 laps to learn it, and then after that I felt fairly confident. These are my learning laps right here that you're watching. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty pleasant experience. I know a lot of older / vintage cars can be kind of daunting, especially for someone who's not quite, you know, good like me. So I went into this thinking it was going to be everywhere, and it was pretty good. The only thing is to keep in mind, it runs on radials, so you will be always pretty much on cold tires from what I've seen. I did like 10 laps in a row and the tires were ice cold still, so I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. You know, I've seen a couple other cars in this game that do that, but then some other cars that run on radials will have, you know, hot tires on a lap. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're like really trying to push around a corner, is know that it says the tires are cold, so they're probably cold. And I felt it a couple times. But yeah, it's by far my favorite, I guess you could call it a vintage car, and I'm just really impressed with how the modding community can just release a pretty good free mod. Like I said, there's not tons of skins or anything for it, but I mean, overall, it's a great mod. Interior-wise, graphically-wise, the interior is just pretty bare bones. It's what you'd expect from a vintage race car. Graphically wise, like exterior, I mean, it looks really good. Sound is amazing. I don't think the file sizes are too big, so you know, I think it's worth a download. You can probably hear it in the background. It's got a pretty loud engine for how small of a car it is. I think it topped it out on Montreal here at, I want to say 132, so I'd say the top speed is maybe 140, just so you can gauge how fast it is. It gets around corners pretty quick. It definitely feels heavy in corners though. You can definitely tell it's an all-metal car. It kind of leans and rolls through corners as opposed to the newer cars that'll kind of, you know, take the corners a little better. This, I mean, you can really feel the weight shifting back and forth, but it kind of added like a whole level of fun. And then you have that engine just screaming in your ear. I mean, it is loud. It is a loud engine. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. I just wanted to give a quick little overview / review of the Datsun Bluebird Triple S. It was a Japanese race series, I believe. I would imagine, since it's Datsun. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Discord link will be in the description down below. Also, the link for this mod will be in the description down below. So yeah, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe. Peace out.